And welcome back, everyone. Welcome back. Hope you enjoyed that duct tape from times gone by. As we are set up here, we are set up for something a little bit special. We are set up for a viewer replay cast. Again, don't expect anything too amazing. I mean, expect shenanigans. I'm expecting a lot of nonsense out of these games. That's typically how things go. People don't redeem replays unless chaos is ensuing. So I'm ready for it, Papi. I'm ready for it. But yes, if you're interested, if you want your own replay covered as well, then you can do so via Point Redemptions. You can redeem a replay cast. I believe it is 10k channel points in the chat. It's quite a lot, but hey, if you're a consistent viewer, if you're gambling as well with the predictions and all that good stuff, then you should be fine. You should have plenty of points. I have what, almost 400k channel points. Jesus. I have a lot of channel points. But regardless, we do have that available to you. So if you're interested, you can of course redeem your replay and we will cover it. The one exception, or the one thing to take note of, is that we only accept replays from yourself. If you manage to get your hands on someone else's replays, like from another tournament or another broadcast or another player, we do specify that we have your own replays here. In the past, we've had Saundo specifically redeem Dave Tester's replays, and they were fun, but at the same time we don't want to cast his replays without his permission, so we did put a stop to that in the end. And for the time being, we have 4 replays, 4 games lined up for us, each of course from a different viewer in the chat, so let's go. I'm ready for it. Up first, as you can see, we have Saundo versus Senior in a PvP. Saundo, of course, he was actually competing in today's tournament. He competed in today's Tenacious Turtle Tussle. He got knocked out in the first round by Diggles in the round of 16, but he took a game. He did force the ace match, so they went back and forth in the end. So I appreciate that Saundo was able to, I think, take his first game in tournament play. So really impressive stuff. Big shout to Saundo. And I believe this is a ladder game. I believe all these games are ladder games, so we're going to be diving on in to this PvP that I'm a little bit scared of. I'm I'm a little bit concerned what I'm getting myself into. Let's go. Let's go. The viewer replays. Of course, overlays are set. Oh no, I have to I did forget. I do have to get rid of the turtle as well. After this game, I'll get rid of the turtle. There's going to be a random turtle out on the map. Don't worry about it. Unrelated. Unrelated, as here we go. We are diving into game number 1 and spawning in the top left hand corner of Site Delta. We have one of our lovely viewers in the chat. We have the Australian Protoss player, the Red Protoss, representing Clan Bud Air. It is Saundo. And spawning in the bottom right hand corner, we have his opponent. We have a ladder hero. Not too sure where he's from, but he's a blue Protoss. It is Senior. The Saundo versus the Senior in a PvP, and I'm expecting a cannon rush. I'm ready for it. Saundo, he's been very, to my dismay, he's been very fond of these gate forge openers that he's been going for in PvP. We'll see if that continues to be the case. I'm not quite fond of it, but we'll see what he brings to the table. And so far, we have a gate expand setup, a very economic opener here on Site Delta. This is something that you can get away with because specifically on this map, it's a very rare thing. In the current map pool, there is a ramp coming into the natural. So going for an economic opener like this, going for a gate expand is viable, is possible, because you do have a bonus, an added advantage here back at home. It's something that you can't quite get away with on other maps like, I almost said Gressfarm, that's a previous map pool. On other maps like Hardlead, for example, or Oceanborn, or Golden Aura, or any other map really, outside of Radisson Station. And oh, no, Saundo, never mind. He opens up with an economic opener, what looks to be economic, but he throws down a proxy pylon across the map. This is looking like a proxy Stargate. Uh-oh. Cybercore is on the way. Expansion has been delayed. Senior is aware of this. He's aware that something is wrong. He himself setting up for his own gate expand. He went for 2 gases though, which means he can throw down tech, and there we go. He goes for a Cybercore first, just in case. He has the money to expand, but he's not. He's aware that something is wrong. Something is amiss. He's waiting for Saundo to throw down his own expansion. I like this from Senior. Again, he has the money for it, but He doesn't want to get caught with his pants down. He's aware that the second pylon is missing. He's aware that the Nexus hasn't been thrown down. And Saundo, show us what you got. He's lacking in gas. Oh, his second gas is late. Late second gas, which means late tech from Saundo. Not the best execution here, and as a result, he's going to be delayed. We can see Senior still terrified back at home. No one's expanding. Shield battery on the way, and there's the Stargate. Senior throwing down a second gateway. He hasn't scattered. He doesn't know what is coming his way. He's scouting his main. Just in case it happens to be a proxy. But yeah, proxy Void Rays should be coming out from Saundo. Now, this isn't, again, this isn't the cleanest of executions. Again, his second gas geyser needs to be faster to really get this going. I do like the mind games of going for a gate expand. Meanwhile, Senior, he's scouting, he's checking, and he will come across the Stargate. He's aware, he knows. He sees all the shield batteries, sees the Stargate, he knows he cannot stop this. He has high ground and he can shell away at the shield battery at least. But he responds with, oh wait, pulling the boys? Oh, this is not gonna work. We have additional gateways on the way. That's gonna be 4 gates in total, but we pull the boys and we don't have the surface area. I don't think we can kill the pylon. We can try. Oh, we're going straight for the pylon. The shield battery can heal this. The shield batteries, Bobby. Pylon is going to go down, but we have 2 more finishing up. The Void Ray will pop out. Again, these shield batteries, if they wanted to, they could focus on the pylons themselves. Void Ray going ham. The pylons are exposed. They are going down, surprisingly. Oh my god. We depower everything, but there's another pylon on the way. The Void Ray pushing forward here. Can Saundo still pull this off? He's supply blocked, but has since broken free. Still has a shield battery on the low ground. And I still don't think this is worth it. Sure, we depowered this building for a little bit, but where's our mining? Where's our economy? The pylon is exposed and it's going to go down. Shield battery keeps the Void Ray alive. Ooh, that cancels the warp in as well. The value. Senior, he's down to 2 gateways, dropping one of his stalkers. He's gonna lose another stalker as well. This is getting out of hand. 1 Void Ray to rule them all. That's all we need. Apparently that's all we need. That's a kill, not a cancel on the pylon. We're going for the cybercore. GG gets called, and Saundo, he wins it all with 1 Void Ray. I'm shaking my head. Oh god, was that Saundo or was that Dave Testa? That felt like a Dave Testa replay. Not like this. GG. GG, well played. Congratulations, Saundo, for taking that game. That was again a pretty wild turn of events. Again, I did like the reaction overall. So winding it back a little bit. What was our opposing player name? Senior. I did appreciate that Senior, he was scouting. He confirmed that the pylon was missing, that the expansion wasn't being taken. And even though, if you remember, Senior, he was set up to go for a gate expand himself. He didn't go for the expansion. He was aware that something was wrong. He accurately, in a way, read the situation. Took him a little bit long to actually recognize what exactly was going on. But he was playing very conservative. And he was going up to 4 gateways with Blink. Oh, sorry, not with Blink, but just with Stalkers, with the Cybercore. But pulling the boys there, it hurt him more than it helped him. That was a brutal maneuver. So much lost mining time. Sure, he killed the pylons, but it didn't matter. He couldn't deal with the Void Ray. The 1 Void Ray was just annihilating everything. And I know that a second Void Ray was on the horizon, but literally, Saundo, he just won that game with 1 unit, with 1 Void Ray. I guess the probe as well, throwing down pylons. But that was his only attacking unit, and he took the game. I'm shaking my head. shaking my head. But GG, well played. My condolences, of course, to our Senior here, as yeah, maybe just having some PTSD to being proxy Void Raid, and he just wanted to get rid of it, and again, an overreaction did cost him in the end. Bit of a PSA if you're in the chat. Pulling the boys to the 3rd base location like that is ill-advised. That's not. I mean, it kind of almost worked, I guess, kind of, but it was also like an inefficient variation of the proxy Void Ray, so it was crazy. Regardless, GG, well played. That's our first game in the books, our first viewer replay, and we have more on the way. Up next, here we go. We have a ZVT between Siler and Kyo. On unidos por el vicio. Let's go.